Welcome to the Best of the Insiders episode. Sit back, grab a Diet Cola, maybe a snack of your choice, and enjoy the best from our 4th season.
All right, for real this time. I was just messing with you on that last one. This is for real, though.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.
Hey, Rob, nice work. The entertainment media, they love you.
Come on, change.
Hey Pete, you know I can hear you.
Well, yeah, of course I know that. Yeah, I'm just joshing with you. In fact, I was thinking this could be the Insiders bit this week. We could do something like this if you have the time. I mean, look, I realize the schedules probably won't match up, but if you have the time, we could do this.
What up, fellas?
Hey.
Interesting. Dude, I told you got to quit following me in here. That is not cool.
Hey, Kelly, are you gonna have that story done by deadline? Or do I have to crawl my into your computer and get the damn thing myself?
Dude, just give me a minute. I'm almost done.
Rob, he stood up in the press box and banged his head on the TV. He doesn't seem quite right.
Yeah, well, okay. I think the team will be fine as long as Star stays healthy.
Hey, have you called Tremont Williams' agent yet?
Don't want to.
This is who you think's going to boost the ratings? This guy?
He's hilarious. He's great.
Wait a minute, what'd you say?
This is my show. We don't
Well,
need
you
any...
know what? Your show sucks. You don't think I fit on here? Y'all must be crazy. I tell you what you can do with your show. I ain't got time for you know.
Where's Tom?
Tom, man. Tom's gone.
Gone. Dead?
I think I've got it. Double D. Demovsky and Dougherty unleashed.
That's a double N. No and no. Ever since that guy left, it's been, Tom would have done it this way. Tom wouldn't have done it that way. Tom. I am sick of it. To hell with that guy. I am not working with him.
That was good. I think that worked. Don't you?
Does your wife know about your little buddy there?
He told me what I wrote was unjustified.
I'm watching, I'm going, this ain't happening.
What's my line?
How long is it going to take him to get rid of that?
Line!
I thought he was just going for a dramatic pause.
That's what I thought too.
All right, let's start the clock.
That would be funny too. I'll do that at the end.
I'm Mike Vandermause, and one last time I want you to say hello to our PackersNews.com crew, Rob Demovsky, Pete Dougherty, Kareem Copeland. We're here to wrap up the season, a Super Bowl championship season. I've got one question, very to the point, guys, to start with. Why are the Packers Super Bowl champions in your mind? Kareem, start with you.
Oh, since I get to start, I guess I get to take the easy answer. That's got to be the play of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he became the 3rd quarterback in Super Bowl history to throw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and without an interception. I mean, he was the game plan going in. Obviously, the defense played a huge role in everything, but 13 rushes all game long. They said before the game, they went in, they decided they were going to be aggressive, put the ball in the air, and put the game on Rodgers' shoulders, and that's exactly what they did.
Pete, how about you?
Because they've got more good players than anybody else in the league. Rodgers, Matthews, Raji, Woodson, Collins, Tremont Williams, I forget, Greg Jennings. 7 really high caliber players. I don't think there's anybody else in the league that has that many.
Rob?
I mean, this is more of a big picture answer, but they won it because Ted Thompson was hired to remake this team, and he stuck to his plan. He hired a good coach, he drafted a good quarterback, and he built for the long haul, and he replaced players when he needed to replace them. It might have taken a little longer than some people thought, but ultimately it was because of the job that Ted Thompson did, and from Ted on down to the coaching staff to the roster.
My answer, I go back to November when a lot of people were saying they don't have a running game capable enough to lead them to a championship. I know I pointed out back then there were other teams that won championships without a running game. The Colts back in '06. I think the Packers proved it. You don't necessarily have to have a bang-up running game in order to win it all. When you've got a passing game like the Packers do, that's enough to get it done. Let's go on to the final topic, and that is, was there a moment in this season, or what was the moment where you thought the Packers were capable of winning it all? We're going to start this time with you, Rob.
I thought it was in the Philadelphia playoff game when it was Tramon Williams, right, who intercepted that ball at the end of the game. I didn't think they'd win that game. If you remember, I picked the Eagles to win that game. But once they won that game and they looked like they had the pieces in place to make a run, I thought it was at that moment, that Tramon Williams interception at the end of that game is when I thought they were going to go all the way.
For me, I'd go back to right after the New England game. I went into the locker room, and basically I was telling players, you know what, you're still alive. You control your own destiny. And I remember distinctly the players going, really? Is that right? Because that particular weekend, you know, both the Giants had lost to the Eagles and the Lions had beaten the Buccaneers, which set the Packers up perfectly. And it was almost like you could see this gleam in their eyes, like, wow, we can still do this. We're only 8-6.
So you get all the credit then, is what you're saying?
Well, you know, I don't want to take any of the credit, you know. I don't have an ego, so. But anyway, I think that at that moment they sort of grasped what was in front of them and really took off. Pete?
As far as winning it all, I didn't think till the Atlanta game. I thought it was all going to end there, and they didn't just beat them; they blew them out, and I thought they really showed their superiority, and you know they were a rolling machine from that point on, even before then.
How about you, Kareem?
I guess mine was kind of twofold. The entire time, up until the Patriots lost, I thought they were the favorite to win the Super Bowl. But at the same time, if you look after the Giants game in the regular season, when they just smashed them, you knew if they played like that, they had as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. The big question was, could they do that on a weekly basis, which they ended up doing, getting on a roll with that game. But you knew if they could harness whatever they did that game, you know, it was the perfect storm of defense played well, offense kind of hit on all gears. When they play like that, they're obviously as good or better than anyone else in the NFL. And once the Patriots bowed out, I thought it was wide open and it was there for the taking.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us. For Kareem, Pete, and Rob, I'm Mike, and we are out.
How can you not know this stuff?
Well, you know, it's funny, Pete. It's a very well-known movie, and I think it's very popular with a lot of people.
Good talking to you. Take care.
Mike and his brilliant ideas. He has a new one every week. I've got an idea for him.
You got any change?
Huh, this kind of looks like Pete.
Is that Rob Demovsky from The Insiders?
Between us, I really don't think Mike knows what he's doing.
I really try to maintain the integrity of the vegetarian lunch, and there's meat juice everywhere.
We wish them the very best in the future, and they will always be a part of the Press-Gazette family. We're done. No questions. Turn that thing off.
Probably one thing through doing this all the years, I think, actually I could carry this thing. I could be the star, don't you think?
Everybody wants to be the star of this thing. I'm the star. I write this thing. And you know what? It's not that hard.
I'll tell you, the last time I saw Demovsky was on Saturday night when we checked into our hotel. We get up to the 6th floor. His room key works. Mine doesn't. You think he can take 2 minutes out of his busy schedule to help me? No, he had to get to dinner. Psh, I don't give a rip where he's at.
Let's make sure we play like the New York Jets and not some slap
team. That's what I want to see tomorrow. Do we understand what the I want to see tomorrow? Let's go to eat a damn snack.
Hey, have you guys heard of this Rex Ryan guy?
Rex Ryan? You mean the head coach of the New York Jets in the National Football League, the team the Packers are playing this week? Yeah, I've heard of him.
Metro editors, unbelievable.
Why you want to know?
Well, his language. It's appalling.
That's the way people talk in the NFL, right, Pete?
Hey, Rob, do you have those NFL stats?
They're around here somewhere. You need those damn things right now?
What do you think I'm asking for? I'm so thirsty. I need one of those big bottles of water. You got any change?
You never paid me back last week, you I'm not giving you another dime.
Yeah, you cheap son of a
Do we understand what the I want to see tomorrow? Let's go to eat a damn snack.
I wonder if that management style would work with the Metro staff. Hey, Kelly. Are you gonna have that story done by deadline? Do I have to crawl my into your computer and get the damn thing myself?
Just give me a minute, I'm almost done.